All right, students, good morning. This is a shout out to the students at Northwoods International School. Usually in the springtime, we start to experiment with throwing discs. Now, when we throw a disc or a frisbee, we turn sideways and we step with the same foot that we're tossing. So it's a backhanded motion, which is different and takes a little more coordination because when we toss, usually we step with our opposite foot, our left foot if we're a righty, or if we're tossing with our left hand, we would step with our right foot. With frisbees, we step with the same foot. So if you don't have a frisbee at home, no problem. What I have here is an old coffee lid. You could use that. That works as a frisbee. I also have here is a lid from a jar of pickles, I think. So you could throw that as well. This is a actual disc, golf disc. And here's an old Wisconsin Badger, just a standard frisbee style disc. So what I'm going to show you is how to use some different types of objects around your house to create a basket. So if you want to do disc golf, you could do that at home. So let me show you. All right, I hope you can see this. So just set up right now in my backyard. It's a beautiful day. So what you could do is count off a certain amount of steps or feet from the target. So over here, I have a box on a fence post. Right here, I have a laundry basket just hanging. I tied with some rope to the tree. And always remember that if you're going to be throwing like this, be safe. Make sure you're checking that you're not throwing towards your neighbor's house. I'm throwing towards my alley and I'm just throwing a short distance. So even if it goes over the fence, I could ask an adult for help. You can see Otter over there. He's in front of an old cooler, which I just opened the top. So now I have 3 different targets. And what I would do is if Otter and I played against each other, well, obviously Otter can't toss a frisbee, but if we did, I would go first and I would have, let's say I'm using the pickle jar lid. Okay, I'm gonna count how many throws it takes to get into one of the targets. So we're gonna pick a target. First, we're gonna throw at the cooler, okay? And I'm gonna see how many tosses it takes me. So let's see how I do. Okay, so that was my first toss. Now I would go get it. And that took me 2 tosses. Now it would be Otter's turn. All right, so now let's see if we can throw using the big frisbee. Let's see if we can make it into the laundry basket. Okay. So again, we count off a certain amount of steps or we throw from the same spot. Oh, I made it in the cooler. So that would be my first try. I can just tap it for my second. So that's some different ways that you could play frisbee golf or disc golf right in your own backyard. Like I said, check with your parents, make sure it's okay that where you have your target set up, you're not throwing towards any neighbors, and get creative. You could use all kinds of different objects as discs around in your house. So have fun, enjoy the weather, and get active.